Love and peace to you. This is a verbal discourse on our Welt Ethos. My name is Peter Johansson OCC, and I work with our Rasona Ashram. And this is an introduction to some teachings from Taoism regarding the principle of Shu, the fifth principle, numero cinco, of our Welt Ethos. Shu, essentially translating into reciprocity, meaning the golden rule, is intrinsic within Taoism, and conveyed within the Tao Te Ching. There may be considered less explicit, direct articulation of the language that's often found associated with the Golden Rule. But Lao Tzu teaches humility, and also overcoming our own selfish tendencies, to cultivate, to recognize the intrinsic nature of the universe, the Tao, and cultivate harmony with the Tao. In that process, in that experience, considering the interests and the preferences of others. So overcoming ourselves and considering others. That essentially is Shu, the Golden Rule. This is conveyed within the Tao Te Ching, chapter 13, chapter 13. Favor and disgrace make one fearful. The greatest misfortune is the self. What does favor and disgrace make one fearful mean? Favor is high, disgrace is low. Having it makes one fearful. Losing it makes one fearful. This is favor and disgrace make one fearful. What does the greatest misfortune is the self mean? The reason I have great misfortune is that I have the self. If I have no self, what misfortune do I have? So one who values the self as the world can be given the world. One who loves the self as the world can be entrusted with the world. That is the Tao Te Ching, chapter 13, chapter 13. So again, it's a matter of transcending our selfish tendencies, and our egotism, and connecting the essence of who we are with the essence of the entirety of the universe, and that includes connecting with others, the essence of others. In doing that, it involves proficiently considering the well-being and the interests and the preferences of others. So that is overcoming the self and being entrusted with the world. Lao Tzu describes that within life we can become very much enveloped in judging others, in calculating others and analyzing others, and particularly for the purpose of rising through the ranks, and gaining influence, and there can be antagonism, and undue subordination accordingly. And so Lao Tzu teaches that beyond analyzing and figuring out other people out, it's beneficial for us to figure ourselves out. Through that intrinsic modesty and humility, being increasingly reconciled with others. So again, it's overcoming ourselves with the interest of cultivating harmony with others all around us, and all the aggregate of conditions around us. This is conveyed within the Tao Te Ching, chapter 33, chapter 33. Those who understand others are intelligent. Those who understand themselves are enlightened. Those who overcome others have strength. Those who overcome themselves are powerful. Those who know contentment are wealthy. Those who proceed vigorously have willpower. Those who do not lose their base endure. Those who die but do not perish have longevity. So again, rather than competing with others and trying to overcome and overpower and dominate others and impose our will upon others, it's a matter um, of of connecting and attuning our ambitions, our objectives, our interests with the greater whole, with the universe and with those around us. And through that, there is endurance. There is perseverance, and as is stated here, longevity. So these are some teachings from Taoism regarding the fifth principle, numero cinco, within our Welt ethos. The principle referred to as Shu. Are you happy?